What's going on, everybody? This is Morgan with Morgan Premium Detailing here in Columbia, South Carolina. Today, man, we got a Ford Taurus detail. It's just a basic detail. Um, she she don't really drive her car like that. She had her sons driving it, so as you can see, it's a good bit of stuff, but nothing that I can handle. Take these headphones off. So yeah, as you can see, just some dirt here and there. This probably is gonna take a little quick wipe down and just basic stuff. Yeah, this one is good because I actually haven't detailed in a while, so it was good to kind of get out there and get my feet wet. I've been working my other job so much, and I actually had opportunities to actually do a car, so I pretty much jumped on it. But yeah, it's like, you already know, like the driver's side gonna have the most stuff going on in it, so that's usually my first focus there. I actually start off on the exterior first, and then I work more into the interior. Now this is where my pump, being that I'm gravity fed, I kind of got to run it through, and as you can see, it's not really picking up just yet. You kind of got to let it run for a little bit so it can get calibrated and everything. Like, yep, there we go, thumbs up, moving on. All right, so I start off with the tires. I just rinse those off because that's what I do first, and the door jambs as well. Make sure those are lubricated, so when I apply my chemical, it can bind to it and do what it got to do. There's this school of thought that you should just put the chemical on first, and you shouldn't put water on it until you put the chemical on first. But I'm kind of of the thought that it's just better to get as much dirt off the surface as possible before you put any chemicals on it, because it'll allow it to work a little better. Look at my little puny calves. So yeah, just washing those down, getting those ready to go for the next phase. All right, that's my Adams foaming sprayer, and I just spray it. That's super clean. No, not super clean. That is simple green. I think it's like diluted 10-to-1 or 4-to-1 or something like that. It's pretty diluted because I actually use that for the interior as well. And the water that I have in my bucket is just some water and dish soap. As you can see, I get my little brush and I do the whatever those are. I don't know what they're called. And I take my wheel well brush and I actually do the face of the rim of the hubcap. You can actually use that for that. Looking good. Then I go into the wheel. Well, no, I do my whatever that's called. I don't know what it's called, but I use that to get inside, and you can see all that soap just running down, all that dirt just running down, man. Yeah, she was pretty pleased with my work, so that was cool. And yeah, I go into the wheel wells, do my thing in there, scrub. Looking good. Man, I just took a shower. I'm feeling so much better. Been working all day. I had 2 cars a day, man, and I'm talking about I was drenched. As you can see in the video, man, the shirt that I have is one of those just basic polo shirts with that thick cotton, man, and it'll really heat you up, man. And plus I'm fat, so that don't help either. But yeah, same thing on this side or on this tire. Scrubbing it down, scrub, getting it right. Listening to some music, just chilling. My headphone thing actually came out and I lost it, so I was only able to use one side, so that was fun. Yeah, man, I've been on my 80s rock a lot lately, man. Like that. I just found out about the song, man, and it's crazy because the song is what it's called, Easy Lover, by my man from Earth, Wind and Fire, and I can't think of nobody's name right now, man. Let me look it up real quick. I want to make sure I get this right. Easy Lover, and I know I'm off topic, but that's what I do. Deal with it. Oh yeah, I'm gravity fed, as you can see. So I got the bucket open. I got my tank open the top, so more gravity can go in and more pressure can build, and it'll help pump the water out. And I got my pressure washer on the ground, so it can do what it can do with that. It can get the maximum amount of water pressure possible through gravity. Eventually, eventually I'm gonna have my pump and have my generator and have my pump battery operated so it can feed to my my pressure washer and everything. I'm gonna eventually get all that, but honestly, man, my setup that I have right now is working pretty good. So I mean, I can't complain at all right now, man. It's all good. So yeah, I'm just scrubbing it down. Philip Bailey and my man Phil Collins. Philip Bailey and my man Phil Collins. Easy Lover, man. That song go in, bro. It goes in. So I've been bumping that, man. I've been bumping a whole lot of oh man, what's those guys' name? That shout, let it all out. Yeah, that song. I've been bumping that hard too. Yeah, that's my foam cannon. I'm using Blue Coral soap, man. It's a soap that I get from Walmart. It's like $4 for, I think it's like a gallon or a little less than that. So yeah, got the foam cannon, spraying it down. Look how much I'm sweating, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. And it wasn't even that hot that day. It wasn't even that hot, but when you fat, man, it is what it is. Alright. Spraying it down, spraying it back, getting that right. Just completely covering the entire vehicle. And I let that sit, and I took like a little 2-minute break, kind of just sat down, got some water and everything, and then I went ahead and got started with the top first. The top, and then I do the windows, and I do the sides, like half of the sides, and the back, half of the trunk, and then I get the hood, the front, and go with that. So yeah, I'm trying something a little different, man. I just got my microphone, so I'm sitting in front of my computer just looking at myself, which is weird, but trying to give some context to that. And as you see, I didn't go all the way to the bottom of the panel. I'm gonna get that last. See right there too. I didn't get that plastic part just yet. Excuse my butt. The dick is clean though. The dick is clean. Nice and creased. I ain't even creased those, but they still clean though. Look at them shades, bro. Yes sir. But yeah, going all the way down. Stop right there. And then come back up, and I pretty much do this to the entire car. Well, obviously. Yeah, man, feeling good right now, man. I'm drinking some water. I'm gonna get some brews later on in a little bit. Yeah, now I take my brush and just go in the little crevices and get all that cleaned out, remove all the bugs and everything. I actually spray a bug and tar remover before I even get started with anything, and just wipe it down, so that gets most of the junk off the car before I even put my good soap on it. Yeah, as you see, I get the bottom, and this is the last piece that I'm washing right here, and I'm actually gonna throw that microfiber away. I've been starting to like throw my microfibers out. Like I'll buy a bag and just run through them, and just buy a new bag. I mean, it's like $15 for 36 of them, so that lasts me probably about I don't know, 5 cars. Then I just throw them out. Yeah, that's my wax and dry turtle wax, and it's cool because it's activated when the paint is wet. It activates it, so and, it just add a extra shine and an extra gleam, if that's a word, to the vehicle. So when they come out, they be like, wow, you know what I'm saying? As you can see, man, it's looking good, And plus that Blue Coral soap is also a wax. It's a wax polymer in that soap as well, so that's why I use it. So the wax soap along with the spray wax when I'm done just really makes it look real good. So yeah, spraying it down, and I don't spray. I don't like drench it. I just put a couple sprays on the panel and just stretch it out. Same thing to the top. spray it down, wipe it down. Now this is what I just started doing, probably like maybe like a month ago. I actually take the vacuum cleaner, the blower side, and blow the tires or whatever, get those cleaned up, because it just helps with, you know, the process when I'm trying to apply the tire dressing, you know, when I'm done. Now watch this, man. This right here drove me crazy. You about to see it. I put my camera down and then it fell. Bro, man, I was about to die. $500 camera, no warranty. You know what I'm saying? A little cheap tripod. The battery about to go dead. I was just going crazy. But then I checked it and it kept working, so I was happy. Yeah, so now I am cutting off the water because I'm done with the water, and I am about to put the tank back to the back of the truck or the front of the bed, however you want to explain it. I'm putting that back and I'm getting ready for the interior. So that's my air compressor. That's my little boo, my little baby. It don't hold no air really. It's like a 2-gallon tank, I think, or something like that. It's not really that powerful, but it works for what I need it to be. That's my air pressure regulator, and that actually saves the amount of air too. With that little knob, you can control the amount of air that comes out, so you won't run through as much air. So as you see here, I'm blowing out the crevices, and I blow everything out before I vacuum anything. I blow it all out to kind of get it all out and open, so when I'm vacuuming, it'll be easier for me. And I probably vacuum maybe 2 or 3 times before I'm done with the vehicle, as well as use the air compressor. So, and I take my drill brush as well. You know, it's all about dislodging the dirt, dislodging the debris in those little crevices, you know, because that's going to ultimately deliver a good product for the customer, you know, and they'll love it. I mean, I honestly feel like I deliver more value than for what I charge, but you know, I'm dealing with that. I'm trying to come up with some new payment things, and in the process of raising my prices. But you know, I just want to get my feet wet. I want to continue to build my reputation, and you know, make sure everybody happy with the product before I can justifiably raise those prices. So yeah, just taking my drill brush, drilling on in, getting it right, vacuuming all the little crevices, the seats. Now those little marks on there, that's like stains, and we didn't discuss a seat cleaner. So I'm just vacuuming. I'm just trying to dislodge as much debris and as much crumbs and as Ammo would say, gunk and muck. Trying to dislodge all of that and make sure that's good to go. As you can see. Alright, got my vacuum. I actually got a 50-foot hose, man. I have a 50-foot vacuum cleaner hose, but I'm looking into getting a hose reel because it's kind of already, you know, crowded in the back of my truck as it is, and that 50-foot hose is gonna make things even worse. You know, I'm all about decreasing the clutter. Look how much I'm sweating, man. That's ridiculous. But yeah, I'm in the process of doing that. But you know, if anything, I'll probably buy maybe like a 13-foot hose just to kind of give me a little more room. Like I can vacuum. I can have a vacuum on one side and then go on the other side and vacuum. You know what I mean? That's like maybe like a 5 feet, 4 feet hose. I don't know. So we vacuuming, we're getting it right. We're going under the seat. You know, I push the seat all the way back to get that part, and when I'm in the back, I push the seat all the way forward. That's the same cleaner. That's the super clean. Why I keep saying super clean? It's the simple green diluted, like 10-to-1, man. It's very delicate for those panels. That little stain right there, that's like a burn or something. I don't know. And you know, this is just a wipe down for what I charge. Just a wipe down. So yeah, I'm taking my air, getting all in there, getting it right. Because if you leave too much chemical around, it can actually like damage the panel and like stain it. You know what I'm saying? It'll be like a light piece. Oh, hold on. Something happened to my computer. Still recording? Yep, still recording. Okay. Yeah, so I got my air. Sorry about that. Blowing the air out. Get a little dirt here and there. It's like, man, it's all about when you open that first door. Like when I walk my customer out to kind of let them see what I did. I actually opened the driver's side door, because that's the thing they're gonna see when they first, like, every time they come to the car, that's the first place they're gonna go to. So yeah, I'm taking my brush, blowing it out, wiping it down, getting it right, hot. Yeah, so right here, same thing. Just taking a little more juice and got my brush. I actually had to get my little orange scrub pad to kind of really get in there, because it was kind of messed up in that little area. It wasn't the worst I've seen, but it definitely needed some work. So got that, got the brush, scrub it up, looking good. Trying to build a good lather. See, I'm putting more on my brush so I can build a good lather. Now I'm getting the shifter, I guess is what it's called. Wiping it down, getting it right. Now I probably could have took those little things out and wiped those down, but like I said, man, I'm already at, like, this detail took me like 2.5 hours, and it usually take me about 1.5 hours, because I was filming, trying to find the right shots. Taking small little breaks throughout just to make sure I stay hydrated and things like that. Wipe it down. Now I'm finishing it off with some invisible glass. Got the mirrors. Just finishing it all off. This is the finishing touch. But then after I'm done with this, I put all my stuff up, and then I come back around with my vacuum cleaner and do one final vacuum just to make sure that there's no little leftover junk anywhere. All right. Wiping it down. Ain't nothing like this last piece, man. It ain't nothing like just being done, man. You hot, you tired, you ready to go home, drink a beer. So yep, wiping it down. Now this is cool. What I actually do, I put a microfiber on it and I spray it, and this helps me get to those hard to reach areas in the front on the driver's side. You don't have to fight the steering wheel. You can just put a good amount of pressure on it and wipe it down, so it can be a minimal amount of streaks left over. And I actually came out to this property the next day because I had to do another vehicle. Didn't film that, but I had to do another vehicle, and I went in there just to check it to make sure everything was good as far as that, and it was good. Final touch, man. Final touch. We're near the end of the detail. I'm spraying it down, and I also wipe the face of the hubcaps as well, because it's all about just that kind of that wow factor, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want them to go right to it and look at it and be like, it looks good, but then they look harder and they see a little bit of dirt that that clearly wasn't wiped or was just missed on the back end. So I just run through it, make sure it's good, nothing too crazy. 2 seconds, and this is the final product. She was very happy. I was happy with it. It didn't take a lot. It didn't take too much work. Like I said, it took about 2.5 hours because I was filming. So yeah, man, this is it. As you can see, that's the before right there. Yeah, man. So yeah, just let me know if y'all like this style of commentary. I have fun with it. I'm gonna try to keep going with it. I think it's good. Like I said, she was happy. I was happy. Look at that. Shining full of diamonds with impeccable timing, baby. That's the stain won't come out. So yeah, let me know if y'all like it, man. This is Morgan with Morgan Premium Detailing. Thank you for everybody who supported me in the past. Thank you everybody who supported me in the future. Peace.